Broadcasting from under the roof of Marlins Park as we are ready for game time. We wrap up this quick two-game interleague series between the New York Yankees and the Miami Marlins. Interleague baseball comes your way next. Dan Straley, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Into the box, Jacoby Ellsbury, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1.
Inside, ball one.
The 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Hard ground ball to third. Riddle has it cleanly. Throw on to first, and Ellsbury's a ground out victim to open up the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matt, going into this, looking at both lineups, they're both hot right now and they can both swing the bats. We probably got a slugfest on our hands. What pitcher's going to make the big pitch? A big spot, execute something to get his team off the field. Otherwise, probably a team with the last at bat's going to win this one.
Coming to the plate now, Gleyber Torres, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August. Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Lifted in the air out to center field. Brinson is under this one. And he's got it for out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Coming into this one, his season home run total tops in the American League. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Now the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Sonny Gray gets the ball for the Yankees in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Stepping up now, Miguel Rojas. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Pitch on the way. Grounded back up the middle. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
So coming to the plate, Derek Dietrich. Career numbers against Sonny Gray. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Lind has it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
2-0 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two and 1. Gray has his target. Here's the 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Is taken, ball 3. Starlin Castro would be next. 2 out, nobody on. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Miami down in order. Still no score. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Softly hit to the left side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Stanton, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Straley has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Sanchez gets his lead at first, nobody out. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home. Sliced hard on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Anderson is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
All right, here's the defensive alignment for the Miami Marlins. And manning second base today is a guy with one of the quickest hands in the game. That's the name of the game over at second base. It's not about range. It's not about arm strength. It's about turning every double play for your pitching staff. making the routine play and making sure every 2 is earned.
Here's Adam Lind. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. From the belt, kicks and deals. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. This one's down to third. This will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 delivery.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
The 1-2. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's another 1-2. And this is foul tipped at the plate directly off the arm of the home plate umpire. And folks, there's no padding up there. That's going to hurt. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Castro. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Striding into the box, Neil Walker, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Brinson. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Yankees lead it 1-0. Here's Starlin Castro.
Leading off for the Marlins, second baseman, Starlin Castro.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Three and 0 now. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hit down the third base line. But a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit.
Batting fifth, right fielder, Brian Anderson.
Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Castro on at first, nobody out. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 10 for him on the year. As the Marlins take the lead, it's now a 2-1 ball game.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Digging in, JT Riddle, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And that misses. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Now a pitch on the way. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And it's 1-2. Still only one out in the inning. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Batting eighth, first baseman.
Up next from Miami, Tomas Telis. Try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch on its way. Up around the face. Bases are empty here with two men out. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Torres scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. At the plate, Sonny Gray. 9-1-2 due up.
Sonny Gray.
First pitch of the at-bat. Too low, 1-0.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. A ball and two strikes. The 1-2 is taken for ball two.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 2-2. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Still even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. The pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit fouled over to the right side. Strike two now. shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. The 1-2. Bounces in the dirt for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Popped him up. Riddle shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 25.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a high pop-up. Castro over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Our score remains 2-1. Settling in now, Dan Straley, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Dan Straley.
Here's the first pitch to him. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So with 1 away, we'll give you a look at the current standings, and it is crowded at the top as these guys trail by just a game entering play today. Ready for another chance? Miguel Rojas, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not close. It's 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
The 2-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
1 out, nobody on. Two balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 one more time. This pitch is popped up. Lind moving to his left. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 32, Derek Dietrich.
So striding forward now, Derek Dietrich. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at bat on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Here's a strike.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And this is fouled at the plate. Here's another 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
And this one misses inside. A ball he walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Digging in to try it again, JT Realmuto. He got called out on strikes his last time through. 50th pitch of the game on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-1 home. Swing and a liner. Foul.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close.
Marlins leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now batting, Aaron Judge, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Fastball, strike 3 called on the outside corner, and a pretty generous corner at that, as that's the first down of the inning. Good time now to check out the Marlins Road to the Show report, as you see a couple of players in the upper levels of the minors that have been making waves as of late. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here's the pitch. In there, strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
He loses him on ball 4.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And that misses 1-1. Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. So striding in, Adam Lind, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Sanchez, the runner at third. Stanton on second. Gregorius is over at first with 1 away. The 2-2. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Anderson going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's in there safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Sonny Gray.
Stepping into the box, Sonny Gray looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
He must have been sitting fastball right there, because he is not going to see a better pitch tonight. He cannot let that hanger go.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Anderson has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now.
The center fielder, Jacoby.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. From the stretch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Rojas into shallow center. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees are out in front, 3-2. Here's Starlin Castro. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2. Still 1-2. Count is even at 2-2 to Starlin Castro.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Brian Anderson is on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there, and he's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Brian Anderson.
Stepping in, Brian Anderson. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Lifted down the line in left. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Center fielder number 9, Lewis Brinson.
Striding in, Lewis Brinson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. Gray has his target. Here's the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Taken high and deep to right. Judge ranging back at the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And it's 1-1. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Full count now, 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home is up at the letters, but he gets the call. Strike 3. Danger averted following the 2-out double. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Adam Conley, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Adam Conley.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out.
Number 25.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. This is in the air out to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Brinson.
1 down.
Up next for the Yankees, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Set to deliver the 0-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Fouled away. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And I'm sure that one stings a little bit. The best revenge he can get for his pain is to find a way to come around to score. We'll see if his guys can move him around the bases.
Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Sanchez is off of first with 2 away. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Ready with the 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees, but they still lead it 3-2. Ready now for the Marlins, Tomas Telis. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Ball 2 now. Two balls and a strike. And he lays off again. Ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And my goodness, up and in. Very dangerous that time as he dives to the ground. It's ball 4.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a starter away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Braxton Lee will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. Still without a home run and 8 runs batted in.
Nope.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike three.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Digging in now, Miguel Rojas. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for one. On to Lind. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead it 3-2. Arlene Garcia is on his way into the ballgame now as he'll be making his 50th appearance of the year.
Arlene Garcia.
Stepping into the box, Didi Gregorius. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
At the plate, Adam Lind, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball. Behind 0-2 now. The next 0-2. A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Gregorius aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, Third baseman.
At the plate, Neil Walker. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. He's set, and the pitch. Missed with a slider. One and 0 pitch on the way. Here's a strike.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1. He's running. Popped him up. Talese has a play, and he brings it in on the warning track.
The pitcher, number 55, Sonny Gray.
Digging in, Sonny Gray. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this has got to be a cool moment for the pitcher right here. He doesn't get an opportunity to work on the offensive side of the ball much. Barely takes BP throughout the course of the season. So what a nice job right there for him to get a big base hit in an early game.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Popped up. Riddle in foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
That's a ball.
And a neck-high fastball that time. Swing and a liner. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Get up there, big fella, and take away a hit at third. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Derek Dietrich, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Derek Dietrich.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 2-0 on the way. Now a hard liner, but foul. Now the 2-1. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. Scorched to third. Walker has it. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Now batting, catcher, J.T. Realmuto.
Now at the plate, JT Realmuto. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. That's popped up. In there, a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First offering on its way. Curveball that time, not even close. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Castro brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player. He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Realmuto, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Realmuto's running. All even now, 2-2. The 2-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Lind, but it's not in time, and they'll just settle for 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Brian Anderson.
Now to the plate, Brian Anderson. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Ready with the 1-0. Swinging, a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. And Lind will make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. They're down 3-2. Welcome back to South Florida. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Nick Whitgren will come on in relief now, and he'll be making appearance number 80 on the season thus far. Standing in, Gleyber Torres. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Number 25.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Stepping in, Aaron Judge. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of that fastball.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Hit hard down the line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. Popped him up. And that's going to land foul. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Hit sharply on the ground. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, captain Gary Sanchez.
Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is foul right side. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And a curveball that time that broke too low. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Giancarlo Stanton would be next. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're up 3-2. Adam Warren gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Adam Warren.
And that'll bring in the multi-dimensional Lewis Brinson. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Little tapper down the first baseline. That winds up foul. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Way outside. 1-2. The 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. Torres is underneath this one. And he's got it for the first down.
Now batting, third baseman, J.T. Riddle.
And next to the plate will be J.T. Riddle. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at bat.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-0 now. Warren, originally from the state of Alabama. He was a fourth-round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Three and one to the Marlins middle infielder.
This is where, if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Lifted down the line in left. Stanton on the run, and no one will track it down. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Tomas Taylor.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tomas Taylor. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Slider whiffed on for strike three. A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
1-2-3 go the Marlins. Still a 3-2 ball game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Severino Gonzalez will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Zue Lin will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 6.
Giancarlo Stanton now 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. The pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1. curveball got him swinging for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Here's Didi Gregorius. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Adam Lind. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Lind awaits the 0-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. Two out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot that time for Adam Lind, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
And this is big right here. It's one thing to be winning late in the game, but going up by 2 runs makes a huge difference. Now their bullpen doesn't have to be perfect, just good. Takes a lot of pressure off, especially when you're on the road.
Here's Neil Walker. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Walker waits on the 1-0. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. Yankees do get one on the solo homer. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's now 4-2 New York. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. David Robertson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch.
Number 30.
Tyler Austin is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting ninth now on the double switch.
Number 26.
In now, Zue Lin. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Hold strike at the letters, 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Robertson, a 32-year-old veteran. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
First offering on its way. Missed with a breaking ball. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Two and 0. Popped up. Austin is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 32, Derek Dietrich.
Now at the plate, Derek Dietrich. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Three and 0 now. JT Realmuto would be next. Three and 1 to the Marlins left fielder. Three and 2. Robertson pauses. Here it comes. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Miami down in order. They trail it here 4-2. The famous neon lights of Ocean Drive in Miami Beach. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show. Kyle Berklaw enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Tyler Austin, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him, and we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
Behind 0-2 now. Austin has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. One out, nobody on. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Aroldis Chapman enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
54, Aroldis Chapman.
Digging in and looking for more, JT Realmuto. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hot shot on the ground to short. Taken in by Gregorius. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the ninth.
Second baseman, Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. 2 down.
The batter, right fielder, Brian Anderson.
So digging in now, Brian Anderson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Chapman's ready. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The 1-0 home is a sinker in the dirt. Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Ball 3. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the 9th. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
The 3-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
When a guy's featuring big time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
Miami down to their last strike.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So stepping in, Lewis Brinson. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Way out in front.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Anderson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Up around the face. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
4-2 the final score tonight. So the Bronx Bombers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Sonny Gray earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Dan Straley was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Aroldis Chapman wraps it up for the save, his 43rd of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 4 runs on 6 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Marlins, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Sonny Gray. His record is now 12-7. The save goes to Aroldis Chapman, his 43rd. The loss goes to Dan Straley. He falls to 10-10. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Culmer Metro Rail Station.